stop.
Think to the right.
Hi, dear.
Hi, dear. Good
Where are
morning.
we?
We're in Williamsburg, Virginia. American Heritage
American
RV
Heritage
Park.
RV, yeah. And we're here for what?
The FMCA Dogwood Rally.
FMCA Dogwood Rally. Family Motor Coach Association. Yeah, we joined. We're new members. I guess we're trying these people out and see if they can put up with us. But everybody's got their rigs decorated for Christmas. This is I think, their final one for the season, isn't it? Yeah. Would make sense. Till March. So we put up threw a few Christmas decorations in the car as we were coming down here. And yeah, so there is our decoration, which is small pittance compared to some of these folks. So anyway, we'll walk around and get some video of everybody's decorations later. I don't think everybody's finished putting everything up.
Probably not.
So we're going in here and have a little late breakfast. Guys, we'll see you later. Bye. Some other RVs in our group. I say our group, we just joined this club. And I'm going to move on down the line here. Bush wanted to get just a little too friendly. Looked like somebody had pruned it back, so it's just barely touching the motorhome. But yeah, I could have probably moved over a little to the right and wouldn't have had a problem. But that's still not a problem. Give me plenty of room on the other side. Yes, this is the bathroom. And yeah, real nice. Very clean inside. And quick bathroom shot. Each one of the toilets has its own door. It's like going into a little closet. There's a toilet. Anyway, very clean. Kind of cool. It's cool as in temperature-wise. It's cold. And these are the showers. And the showers are individual rooms. Anyway, that's a quick shot. American Heritage RV Park, Williamsburg. Slammed right next to each other. This is all the sites are extremely close. Got just enough room if you're towing something to park your car on a pad, a little piece of asphalt. And that's our rig off in the distance there. Yeah. Don't really care much for the sites, but they're clean. Campground's clean. How many more times are we gonna eat with these folks?
I don't know. It seems like we do time and time again, every couple hours.
Every couple hours, yeah, they find
or
a
sooner
reason to
than that
eat.
even. But
I think I'm gonna like this club. Problem is, I'm gonna get fatter. But yeah, just to pan around the room, everybody's noshing down, and I understand this is just the appetizers. I understand we're supposed to have some pulled pork barbecue. Anyway, guys, this has been a lot of fun. I'm going to eat. Y'all take care.
Members, number one, for the first timers here, thank you.
Here are the presidents recognizing the new members. We had 8 coaches, 16 people that were new members, and seems like the club is growing, and that's a good sign. This was your normal club meeting. There was a lot of topics discussed, everything from the treasury to where we were going to have other rallies for next year. It was a whiteboard, and we were filling in a lot of empty spaces, places that we were wanting to go to each month, and there was pretty good participation by everyone in attendance. Nice meeting. The video sections of us eating were not in any particular order. It was just to show that they kept us well fed. We had continental breakfasts in the morning. Then we would have chili and Brunswick stew for lunch. One night we had pulled pork barbecue. Then we had fried chicken on Saturday night with the potluck things that other folks had made for us. It was just to show you how they kept us fed and how much social time we had with the folks. It was a good time had by all. On Friday, ladies brought cookies that they had baked and were to bring the recipes, and they would be swapped. Everyone would take home everybody else's cookies. So some of the stories about how the cookies were made or the conditions were very interesting and humorous, and these are some of the best stories.
With peanut, egg whites, sugar, chocolate chip, nuts, peppermint flavoring, and you put them in the oven at night, and you turn the oven off, and you forget about them until the following morning. And you open up the oven, you got these beautiful little,
They're so pretty.
yeah. it's really
They look
cool.
like pink snowflakes. They
And
look
they're
awesome.
like, the recipe was from when my kids were little and they were in Scouts. And we typically make them at Christmas time.
We may have to get with you on the recipe though.
Yeah, the recipe is in the copy machine at home.
My girlfriend calls this forgotten cookies.
Okay, it says forgotten on the recipe, but somehow our family corrupted the title. So we call them forget cookies.
That works. Okay.
Okay, I made cookies for the first time in maybe 40 years. These are tart cherry, cashews, white chocolate, drop.
Great. And so you chose that really easy recipe. Why?
It wasn't hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Awesome. Okay.
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have lemon cookies, and it's super easy. It literally is a roll of the sugar cookie dough that you just buy in the grocery store. You add cream cheese, flour, grate lemon in it, and then you ice them with a lemon icing. So that's what they are. And I did a batch at home that I ruined because I followed their recipe. So this I did my own way, and they turned out much better.
Awesome. So how's the recipe then?
It's over there. Now I just flattened them. It said make little 1-inch balls. Well, it makes the cookies this big and they're hard and they look like little rocks. So I made them big and flattened them with a glass and put sugar on them and then iced them. They turned out much
That's our
better.
second set of rocks for the day, right?
And I burnt the ones at home.
That's okay, thank you. Okay, and our late bloomer here.
Well, I didn't bring the recipe, but you know, I think everybody probably has the pecan tassies, and you make the I thought catering, and my students just love this. So you make a pastry with cream cheese and flour, and I can't remember the rest, and divide it into your little things and punch them down into a miniature muffin pan. And I went to the shop and had them make me a little thing I could poke down in there, so they didn't have to put their fingers down. And then you fill it with egg and sugar and then pecans.
They look awesome. They look awesome. Thank you very much. All right, Miss Jean.
All right, mine are the gingerbread men. The recipe came from a kindergarten teacher, so it is a huge recipe. It's like starts out with 7 cups of flour. So I decided I was going to divide it in half, and that would make the perfect amount. So everything was divided in half. Don't start this at 10:30 at night. Everything was divided in half except the butter.
Oh.
And so I said, okay, well, I've made it, I've invested this much in it. So I put it in the refrigerator to cool, and I took it out the next day, rolled it out, and I said, well, I suspect they're gonna run all over the sheet, and I'm gonna have to start over. But they didn't. So these have got double the butter in them.
That's a good one.
Have you tasted them?
Yeah, they're good.
There you go. There you go.
But the recipe that's printed is not quite double the butter, but the whole thing would call for 1/3 of a cup of butter. I put 1/4 of a cup on here because they were good with 1/3.
There you go.
Can't have too much butter.
I'm going to stand up so I can see everybody. If you like booze, then you'll love these cookies.
If you like booze.
Yeah, they're called brandied sugar plums. And the recipe came from, I have a good friend out in San Diego, California, and it's her mother's recipe. So I've been making them for over 25 years. I don't exactly remember when I got the recipe, but I've had it for a very long time. They're easy to make, unless you put too much booze in them. But anyway, the dry mix is confectioner's sugar, 62 vanilla wafers smashed with a hammer, and a cup of pecans ground up in your blender. And then you add corn syrup, melted chocolate chips, and of course the brandy. And then you make the little balls and you roll them in the sugar, granulated sugar, and put a little half of a green or red cherry on top of them. And they're really good, but last night they started getting a little too dry, so I couldn't roll it into a ball. And so I put way too much brandy in. And put it loosened back up, had to break out the hair dryer. Kind of dry them out. And it's still, I kept those. I just brought the nice ones before I added too much of the brandy. But anyway, they're really good, and they're actually not that difficult. It says it makes 54. I make them bigger than that, so. Or if you like rum, I guess you can use rum in them.
Was there a big difference between the ones with too much brandy and the ones
Oh, yeah. it was
you could
like-
taste? I think I like the ones with too much brandy.
I couldn't roll them in a ball, that was the problem.
Oh,
So they were little pancakes, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That I have like this many recipes. And I decided to do crinkle cookies. In my haste of the things that have been going on this week, I ran through BJ's and I picked up brownie mix. I read the recipe and it says you need chocolate chunky mix. So I called Wayne and I said, you need to bring me chocolate chunky mix because I didn't pick up the right thing. Well, he brings me chocolate chip chunky cookie mix, and that's not right either because it's supposed to be brownie chunky mix. Okay, fine. I have York peppermint patties at home. York peppermint patties can't be too different than chocolate chunk, right? Yeah, okay. Well, different from all the rest of you guys that left your bad ones at home. Oh yeah, no, y'all got my bad ones too. So what you'll see over there is the peppermint ones, which are a little flatter. They taste great, like everyone has said today. They taste great, but they don't look that great. And then I have the regular ones, but they don't have the chocolate chunks in them because I only had the regular brownie mix. But they're crinkle cookies. It was fun to make, and I appreciate everybody seriously taking the time to cook, to double cook.
On Saturday night, there was a white elephant gift exchange, and it was a riot. There were several gifts that went back and forth the maximum number of times. I think it was 3. And they were right popular, and they were definitely sought after, and everyone had a great time. It was fun. I had never seen one before. My wife and I have never participated in one, and we had a great time. But the most important part was the gift that I and my wife had received from Susan below that had made a crocheted throw. It was almost a twin bed size throw. Big. She had spent a lot of time on it, and I just love. My wife and I both love any kind of handmade stuff like that, quilts and crocheted and macrameed, and just the stuff that you work with your hands. A lot of love goes in it, and I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart for a wonderful gift.
Oh no!
Everybody leaving, honey.
Oh no. And the sun will come out now.
Yeah, because it's been raining.
And it's like 68 degrees on the second day of December. Third day?
Third day. Third day. Great Christian rock group. Well, it was. They're no longer in business. They disbanded.
Everybody wants out.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah, everybody's leaving. Just coming around and put his car on the dock. Safe trip, folks. People looking up. We got.
I guess everybody waited to hook up.
Ain't no dump station. Oh, trash.
Oh, I don't even see the trash can.
Right there.
Oh, I'd just as soon carry a little bit that we have at home.
that had the window busted. Safe trip. Well, folks, we had a wonderful time with our new friends in the Dogwood Chapter of FMCA. Can't wait to get back with these folks in the spring. They were a whole lot of fun to be with. So right now we need your input as to what you would like to see us do videos on. There'll be little small shorts and maybe some do-it-yourself projects and all coming up. So let us know what you would like to see in the comments. And you folks have a safe holiday.